Today we're going to take a look at some new holiday planners that I have found out there that I just really want to share with you, and hopefully you can take some of these ideas, pick and choose what you like, and make your ultimate holiday planner. Well, hi everyone, I'm Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life. And today I am coming to you with some holiday planner ideas. So if you are new here, I would like to say welcome. If you're a returning viewer, I'd like to say welcome back. And if you think planning for the holidays and getting your year to wrap up smoothly is a good idea, please go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button also so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Turn those notification bells all the way on. And without further ado, let's get right into this. I have a lot to share with you today. Well, as you can see here on my computer screen, I started a notebook a long time ago, and it's all started with a download from I think they're British, website called Org Junkie. And what I loved about that was they actually took the weeks leading up to Christmas and they broke them down into areas like, this is the week that you decorate, this is the week that you bake, this is the week that you wrap presents. And I kind of liked that organization that they had. So I saved that, of course, into OneNote because I save everything in OneNote. And then as time went on, I continued to add more and more pages to this notebook as a Christmas planner. And then once I started really doing OneNote videos for you guys, I found some really cool Christmas planners that I wanted to share. Today, I'm continuing in that process. I have found some more Christmas planners that I would like to share with you. So let's take a look at what I have found for 2023. It seems like lots and lots of people are coming out with different planners for the holidays, and I think that is absolutely fabulous. Now, the first one that I want to talk to you about is the FlyLady. And if you followed me for any time, you know that I do kind of follow the FlyLady's zones that she goes about through cleaning. And I like to decorate and undecorate in that same in that same schedule. So let's say if it's my week to deep clean the bathroom, then I will also go ahead and add the decorations and change out the things that I need for the holidays or for the season or for whatever as I am going through and doing those particular zones. So let me quickly share with you the FlyLady's Holiday Control Journal. Okay, now I downloaded this from her website. I will leave links to everything that I can find in the description box below, but I downloaded this from her website as a PDF, and when it came up in the PDF file, I simply went to the print icon. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit when I get to the latest digital planner that I found for you, but the process is the same. So I downloaded the PDF, I printed that PDF into OneNote, and I set my OneNote printing so that every page of the PDF is all on one particular page. You can modify and change it so that it prints out every page of the PDF on a separate OneNote page. I did not want that. I wanted to keep everything together, okay? And as you can see, this is an old publication from the FlyLady. The copyright is 2015. But, you know, if it's a good system and you trust it, you keep using it, right? All right, so she starts off by saying, let's play a game with ourselves. Let's pretend that we are going on a 3-week cruise starting on December 1st. Doesn't that sound like fun? So the concept here is that so that you have a peaceful cruise, you get everything that you need to do for Christmas finished ahead of time by December 1st. And then when you get back from your cruise on December 22nd, you are ready just to cruise through those 2 holiday weeks that will be coming up, and everything will have been taken care of. I think that's a great idea. I have tried to do that many, many times, have everything done by December 1st so that I can just enjoy the time with my family. And when I get to that point, it really is nice to be able to do that. So December 1st is kind of her goal here. Moving on, what she does is she really talks to you a lot about thinking about basic cleaning for your house. And she talks about her method of using the timer and setting it for 15 minutes and doing what you can and then letting that be good enough. She is not about perfection. She is about concentrating on the main areas and that kind of thing, okay? And I love what she says down here at the bottom. Please take care of yourself. Follow these directions so you will not crash and burn. I want you to enjoy the holidays, not dread them. So remember, you don't have to clean out every closet and every drawer. You don't have to get every dust bunny off of the bottom of every chair or sofa in your house. The idea is to just enjoy the holidays, okay? All right. So one of the first things that she talks about here, again, there are lots of words on this PDF, and I just want to summarize some of her basic points for those of you who may not be familiar with the FlyLady. And one of the things that she talks about is how important daily routines are. And she talks about, not wearing yourself out and trying to keep your house picked up and tidy all the time. So that you don't suffer from that chaos, that fear of having people stop by. So she talks about having a nice bedtime routine, and she says that really keeping a clean house and getting set for the day ahead starts the night before. And so she talks about shining your sink and leaving your kitchen clean, putting things away from your hot spots, meaning, whether it's the end of your kitchen counter, whether it's your dining room table, the table by the front door, whatever it happens to be. A hot spot is that place in your house that picks up a lot of stuff. It's the clutter collector. She also says to lay out your clothes for the next day, etc. Go, get some relaxed time, go to bed at a decent hour. And then the next day, things start off because as you come downstairs, your kitchen is already clean, your house is already tidy, and you can start your day. So she has a detailed morning routine here, and she also has an afternoon routine, which means you stop partway during the day and you think about, is there something I'm supposed to be taking out for dinner? Switching that laundry out if you need to, set the table, relax, and enjoy dinner with your family, okay? All right, now, the next section she talks about is holiday traditions and adapting those to fit your family. Remember, families change throughout the years. What you may have done with your children when they were small may not be the same thing that you want to do with them when they are teenagers, or it may be very different once they have left the house and you are empty nesters. So, think about what your family traditions are and what's important. And what I like to do is sit down with my family and actually ask them, so what do you guys want to do this year? What's important to you? Is it important to see the lights? Is it important to bake cookies? Is it important to travel? Is it important to visit so-and-so? So all of those things, we get all of that out of the way so that we are focusing on the things that we all truly enjoy rather than the things that we think we're just supposed to do, okay? All right. And then she gets into, what you do before the holidays. And this is a great idea that I really loved. Number 6 here. She talks about every home needing a house stocking. And when I first read that, I thought, what do you mean a house stocking? Well, what she means is that maybe you need to get a gift for your house. Maybe you need a new vacuum cleaner or a new sink, or, you want to do some repairs to the deck or new deck furniture. You don't want that to be mom's gift or dad's gift. Maybe you're giving a house gift, and it's something that everybody can enjoy. Maybe a family vacation is in that house or family sock as well. I think that's a really cool idea, okay? All right, and she says, again, take care of yourself. Make sure that the mom stocking or the primary caregiver stocking is not too bare, because we spend so much time doing for others that sometimes our stockings can be a little empty, and that might be a little sad. So put some treats in there for yourself and be happy that you've thought about yourself enough to take care of yourself. Okay? All right, going on, she talks more and more about what to do for the holidays, and finally she starts getting to the list. Now, you can see that this was published in 2015. It is very word-oriented, not a lot of decor. For me, that's great, because that means I can decorate it the way I want to. And she has a place for you to list your traditions. She goes on to talk about holiday meals, holiday breakfast, because you know we all have to eat breakfast even though it may be Christmas. Holiday party food that you like to have, and those kinds of things. Then she has a page here for your favorite holiday recipes, and a shopping list, and holiday cookies, and so on and so on. Place for your favorite recipes, for your cookies, other baked gifts, like maybe you make breads or you do candied nuts or something like that. Here is a baking ingredient shopping list, holiday gift list, holiday gifts to purchase, and then holiday gifts to make. And are you traveling this season? How long are you going to be gone? What kind of packing list do you need? So she's kind of thought of a lot of things. And then she gets to this time to decorate. And again, this is an idea that I took and I really like. So as you're going through zone 1, which is your entrance and your front porch and your dining room, think about keeping it simple if you want, or you could go elaborate if you want, but breaking it down into zone really helps. So if you start doing this in December, you may be too late. So what I like to do is I like to start doing this in November as I'm going through those zones, okay? So zone 1 again is the entrance, and she suggests maybe a wreath for the front door, maybe a centerpiece for your dining room, lights for your picture window or your porch out front, maybe a few outside lights before it gets really too cold. Doesn't mean you have to turn them on, but you can at least get them put up. And then maybe electric candles for the front windows, okay? Then zone 2, as you get into that, so now you're into the second week of November, maybe a wreath for your back door, maybe a centerpiece for your kitchen table, and maybe some holiday dish towels. Again, you don't have to hang those holiday dish towels out yet for everyone to see. You can just put them in the room and make sure that you know where they are when the time comes. I also like to add some holiday candies in my kitchen, and I also like to add a holiday candle in my kitchen, okay? Then again, moving on to the main bathroom, holiday towels. Maybe you're somebody that likes to put a few decor pieces on a shelf or something like that. So again, thinking about those things, and again, they don't have to be necessarily on display for everybody that early in November, but just having them tucked into the cabinet so that you can pull them out when December 1st comes around, or when you get back from your cruise on the December 22nd. Okay, and zone 4 is the master bedroom, and zone 5 is your living room. And that's the time, zone 5 would be that last week of November. That's a good time to start putting your tree up, your mantle decorations, your villages, all that kind of stuff, okay? All right, so you're really not getting ahead of yourself. You're just prepping for those final decor things, all right? She then goes on to have catalog lists that you might buy from, dates to put on your calendar, when you want to get your greeting cards mailed, when you want to ship packages with inside the country, or if you need to ship things overseas, party dates that you might have, school functions for your children's, church functions, dinner dates with friends, office functions, volunteer functions, all of those kinds of things. Just things to think about that you might want to add to your calendar, okay? And going on down here, she says that you have made it, or you are ready to cruise through the holidays. And the very last page that she gives you is a page that is blank for you to put your envelopes in. Now, the purpose of her PDF is that you could print it out and put it into a binder if you wanted to. That's why there are places that you could, put your blank cards and all that kind of stuff and your blank envelopes. But you can also use it in the digital format. Let's say you want to go back up here to this page, okay? Time to decorate. What you can do is you can right click on this page and you can see that it, selects this whole page. I can make a copy of that. And for me, because I am going to do this in the month of November, I could go back over to my 2023 Life Planner. I could go to my November section that I have set up here, and I simply could add a page at the bottom, and let's paste that page in here. And let's put up here, let's call this Time to Decorate. Okay, and now if I want to write on this, what I have to remember to do is to right click it, and I have to remember to say Set Picture as Background. Okay, and then I can come in here, and as I'm doing things, I can check them off if I want. I can add other items that I might want to do. So let's say I wanted to put a candle in the kitchen, and I also wanted to do candy, seasonal candy like candy canes and that kind of thing. I have a little tree I like to put in the kitchen, and I like to put little wrapped chocolates on them as ornaments and that kind of thing. So what I can do is simply make that box and bring it down here and add it to my kitchen list, okay? So it's that simple. That's a great way to add these pages into, your regular notebook, okay? All right, got that spelling error checked. And now let's go back. Okay, so that is a great way to use these planner pages. The FlyLady is something that I have used for a long time, and I think that she's got some really good ideas. I would encourage you to check that out. Again, all the links will be in the description box below. Now, the latest planner that I have found is by a new YouTube person that I just discovered just within the last month or so, and I just wanted to share her planner with you guys, let you guys go over and maybe take a look at what she's got going on. So her website is called LostWithoutAPlan, which I think is a cute name. And you see here, when I first downloaded the PDF file, I simply put the PDF file on a page that said, Lost Without a Plan holiday freebie. Once you have that there, you can right click on it, and there is an option to refresh or print out the printout here on the page, and that will open up the PDF and give you all of the pages, okay? So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see this one. Now, the thing that struck me about this planner is the beautiful decor. This is something that is done and ready-made. I love the watercolor type artwork that's on here, okay? Now, this is a bigger file, so you may not want to store all of the pages, or you may want to store it somewhere else with just a link to it. But let's go through it together, okay? And so here she is introducing herself, and she is, telling you all of her information. Again, I'll link that in the description for you. She has a table of contents on here, so you can see that she's talking about calendar and task items, Thanksgiving, gifts, entertaining, decor, homemade holidays, holiday cards, and thinking about next year, or reflections, okay? All right, she includes for you, if you wanted to print it out, a October, November, and December calendar. They are all undated so that you could add your own dates if you wanted to. She also includes a Hanukkah calendar if you want to maybe list all of the events for the nights of Hanukkah that you have, okay? And then she has a task checklist here. And for calendars, she said the bold areas indicates a planning sheet in the ultimate holiday planner, okay? So for example, late October, update holiday planner notebook, fill out holiday traditions planning sheet. So holiday traditions planning sheet is something that she includes in this particular planner that she's got here for you, okay? She has it all very laid out nicely for things to do in late October, early November list, mid to late November list, and then an early December list, okay? All right, so let's keep going. We then have mid-December, 2 or 3 days before Christmas, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then after Christmas, okay? All right. And again, I think the artwork in this is beautiful. She also has a Hanukkah task list if you need that. And again, there are monthly calendars and Hanukkah gift forms in this particular planner that she has. Okay? Here is a nice to-do list. Here is a holiday task list that you could do weekly. So maybe you want to include just the things that you're doing for the holidays. Here is a great place to put those things. Here's a place for your Thanksgiving menu, which is nice, your appetizers, your main course, side dishes, shopping list, desserts, and beverages. Here's a Thanksgiving potluck list. Who's coming, what they're bringing, how many kids, and how many adults. Very practical information, okay? Here's a cooking schedule, which I think is really nice for Thanksgiving. Breaks it down by the hour, a notes section, and a to-do list. Here is a gift budget for the holidays. Things that you can get for your immediate family, your friends, your neighbors, your extended family, teachers and service professionals, and etc. Other things that you want to do, okay? This was kind of interesting, this 6 gift wish list, which is not easy to say, but it looks like it would be very helpful. You could actually give this to somebody and ask them to please fill it out. Put the person's name here, something you want, a big ticket present, something you need, maybe sports equipment, maybe hobby equipment, something to wear, some clothing items that you need or fun accessories, something to read, something to experience, movie tickets, event tickets, museum outings, etc., and something to give. What's your favorite charity? Okay, so that's kind of an interesting thing. I like that a lot. She even gives you some gift tags. And she has a letter here that says, "Dear Santa, this year I have been naughty or nice. And for Christmas, I might like these 5 things." That's kind of cute. And here's a list of stocking stuffer ideas. Now, this is another one of those things that you could take and copy and paste into your planner so that if you're out and about and you're trying to think of stocking stuffer ideas, this might be a good one to keep on hand. So I really like that page. And then here is a stocking stuffer shopping list and a place for you to put the names of up to 6 people and then the items that you might have purchased for those stockings. I know in my family, lots of times the girls will all get similar items in their stockings and the guys all get similar items in their stockings, okay? All right, here is that Hanukkah gift list that she included. And again, each person's name, the gift, the cost, and was it wrapped, all right? And then the master gift list here, kind of a different format. Here is a gift wrapping station checklist, which I think is great because in my family, I'm not the only one who wraps presents. So here she has a list of all of the supplies that you might need for your gift wrapping station and all the tools that you might need. I like to get all those things in one place, set up, so that anybody who needs them can go into that location and do their wrapping. I've already done an inventory of the things that I have and the things that I needed to purchase this year. And usually, actually, I make a list at the end of the year. Let's say I run out of tissue paper last year. I will add that to my list so that either I can pick it up on after holiday clearance sales, or I know as things start to come out that I need to look for those things in the fall of the following year, okay? So that's a good list to have. Having a list of gifts received is also a great idea. There's a place here for you to write what kind of gift it was and who gave it to you, and then there is a place to check off whether you sent that thank you note, which is, for me, very important to do, okay? All right, and then there's a party planner. I think this is great. Has a place for date, time, place, your color scheme, your number of guests, and your number of adults and children. And then what's on the menu and what activities you might be doing. Maybe you're watching a football game, maybe you're playing a game, maybe you're doing a scavenger hunt, maybe you're going for a walk through the lights, who knows. But just a good place to write all of that stuff down. Then here is a party task list. What's your decor going to be? What projects do you need to make for that? What are your party favors? What do you want to do before? What's your shopping list? She's very thorough in thinking about all of these things, okay? Then maybe you are holiday hosting, and here's a cheat sheet for you if you're holiday hosting. Things to think about 1 week before, 2 or 3 days before, the day before, and the day of, okay? All right. Nicely done, and then she leaves you some extra places there to add your own items that you might need to add, okay? Here is a Christmas Day schedule. This again is for cooking. She has today's tasks. Here is a planner starting from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and a quick menu plan for the day, all right? This is a good one to keep in mind too. This is a wardrobe planner. And she's talking about the person's name. So maybe you have children and they have a performance at school, and you need to know, what they might need for that holiday performance. Maybe you're going to have them take a holiday photo, a holiday gathering. What are they going to wear to, Christmas Eve service or Christmas dinner at grandma's, or whatever. What holiday pajamas might they want, and anything else that you might need. Okay. And there is a place for 5 or 6 different people. So let's say you have, 3 children, and then you want to include a place for yourself and your spouse. And, maybe you're doing organizing family photos and things. This is just a great way to kind of keep all of that organized. And then there's also a place over here for things to buy. And not only that, but you can list sizes that you need and all of that information. Keep it all handy in one place. Good idea. Holiday season, tradition planning, traditions to keep, traditions to try, and items to purchase, okay? Very simple, much like the FlyLadies is very simple, although she's added this beautiful winter decor down here. It's not overly Christmas. I think you could use this for just about anything because it's simply evergreens and berries, which I think is beautiful, okay? Moving on to holiday favorites, she has a place for movies, music, books, and games, and holiday decor room by room. Here's the room that you want to write down your decor, let's say the living room, and what your theme is. Maybe you do a glitz and glitter theme, or maybe you do, a woodsy theme, or maybe your silver and blue, and then a place to list all of your decorations, things that you might need to purchase, and then notes for next year. I use a lot of burgundy bows outside, and they fade almost instantly every year. So it seems to me I always have on my notes for next year 6 burgundy bows. All right, and then decor inventory, a place for your decorations, what box number they are in, and what place you have stored them in, okay? And down here, she even has the decor labels. So for you to put on the outside of your box if you wanted to print these out, box number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it might be, and then what the contents are in that box. Good idea. A holiday baking plan, what item you want to bake, do you have the supplies, who's receiving it, have you baked it, have you wrapped it, did you give it away? All right, all those things. Great place to keep track of that. And handmade gifts, craft planner for items that you might be making for someone. I do quilting, I do knitting, I also do some paper crafts and notebook making. So there are things that I might be able to use this craft planner for. And here we have a holiday card list. And you see, again, these are meant to be printed out and put in a binder, but I'm just using them here in my digital notebook as well. A place for the last name, first name, relationship, address, city, state, etc. If I were doing this, I probably would not do this kind of thing for my cards in my notebook. I probably would keep that in a spreadsheet that would be easier to update, but if you were printing this out and using it in a binder, that would be a great way to do that, okay? And then finally, the holiday season reflections and planning worksheet. You know, which things were meaningful to you? Which ones would you want to do again next year? Is there any new things that you learned about this year that you'd like to try? And what worked, what didn't work, and were you happy with your family's level of giving and helping? If not, how could you reflect your family's values more clearly next year? Okay? And then she has a thank you page here at the end. All right? So I can tell you from a digital perspective, what I probably would do is I probably would go in here and pull out those pages that I really, really like, and I would keep those. But there are other pages that I probably would just delete because I don't need to keep that information. For example, I know that I'm probably not going to use this holiday card list, or I know that I'm probably, I don't need to keep this page that says thank you for your support because I already have her contact information. So I simply would right click on this graphic and cut that and take that page away. And what I'm doing there is saving up space. But remember, all the way here at the top of my screen, I have that PDF that I downloaded. So if I do delete something that I end up needing, I do have that PDF there that I can right click and say refresh, and it will add all of those pages back that may have been deleted. Okay? So I think that's pretty handy to have. All right. Now, I know this is a long video. Stick with me for just a couple of more minutes because I'm hoping that you're getting something out of this as you're going and thinking about how to set up your own digital planner for this year. I want to show you the one that I used in 2021, and that was from DCPDigitals. So let's go over there and look at that one. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking at this planner because I have a whole couple of videos when I did this planner in 2021. So I will link those below and up above if you want to take a look at how I set that up. But you can see here that this is a standard notebook setup with places for projects and recipes and all of that kind of thing. Let me get down to some pages that I want to show you the details of. Okay, this notebook has, I don't know, like 128 pages in it. It's really, really detailed. For example, one of the things that Jennifer includes in this one is a holiday photo list. On the first day of December, what picture do you want to take and do? And I know that there are some people who, like to document December every day. That's just a really cool place to be able to document there. There's one called the nice list. Here's a packing list, that you might need to have. Here's a place for holiday traditions and a place to put photos of those holiday traditions. Here's a budget, those kinds of things, okay? Now, this one that you see on the screen currently was created for 2021, meaning the dated calendars in the 2021 version are dated correctly for 2021. Jennifer has also recently come out with her 2023 version. Let me pop over and show you that. I have not downloaded that yet, but I do want to show it to you. So as you can see here on my screen in Google Chrome, I have downloaded the DCPDigitals 2023 holiday PDF. I just wanted to scroll through a little bit and show you. You can see some of the colors are different. She's added blue in there this year, but again, some of those pages are the same. There's the holiday photo list I just showed you, and the nice list, and the naughty list, all of those things. But if I scroll quickly back up here to the top, you can see those calendars are dated correctly for 2023 and into 2024. So here is the December calendar, which starts on Friday the 1st, okay? Okay, so I want to show you how to do this. So I have this file up on my screen, and I would like to download it So I'm going to click the download button. You're going to see that it's scanning for viruses, and it has started and it saved it already. So there we have the 2023 planner. If I double click on that, you can see that it opens up that PDF. There's the cover and the planner for DCPDigitals. Okay, let's say I want to take this into OneNote. What I can simply do is I can look at that 2023 holiday and I can show it in the folder. And when I do that, I can right click and I can make a copy of that. And then I can take it back to OneNote. And up here at the top of my notebook, I can add a new section, and let's call that DCP 2023, okay? So there's my new section, and I simply can paste that there, and it says, do you want to attach the file or do you want to insert the entire printout? Well, I just want to attach the file for now. So there is that little file that we just downloaded. And remember, I said if you want to see all of the pages, you simply can go here and click Insert the Printout, and it will print out all 128 pages for you, okay? I'm going to label this page DCPDigitals 2023 Holiday Planner. And I'm going to leave that right there because I don't need to do that because I like the greens and the reds in this traditional one that I've been using. So really the only pages that I would need to recreate or change would be the calendar pages. And I might create different calendar pages. So I'm not really worried about that. Okay. All right. Now I do have this is one of the things that I love about digital planning. Let's go over here to the master and I'll show you a couple of things. In the master list that I have over here, this is one of the planners that I printed out in 2020. This is from Kiki K. And she goes through and has a beautiful planner if you wanted to check hers out. Again, I'll leave all these links below. Here's another one that I found. This one is really cute. It's called Polar Pals, and their calendars are undated, and that's just kind of cute. So you can add your own dates to that if you'd like. And then there's another floral one that I found that they left open so that you could use it year after year with just 20 blank blank, okay? Things to do, etc. All right. So these are older planners that I have been collecting. But what I really like is, let's go down here to holiday decor. What I really like to do is I like to say, okay, so here are the planner pages that I found for holiday decor. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see them better. Okay, so here are the planner pages for holiday decor. You can see over here in the corner, I've even started making some notes. These were from the Kiki K planner, and I liked her idea of the decor, but I also like the idea of the decor storage from the original Org Junkie that I found. That's what these pages are from. And I even found something online that I thought was really cute about decorating the house, okay? So I've added all of those pages in there together. And the great thing is, as remember we said, year after year, things change. If I have them grouped by content area, so for example, how to store my decor, and I have all of the pages that I could collect for that in one place, that's really great. Let me show you another one. Let's go down here to holiday menus, I think is the right one, okay? Yes, all right. So if you take a look at holiday menus, again, you can see I took some ideas from the Kiki K planner. I like that. Here are some from the Polar Pals, Christmas Eve menu, Christmas Day menu. And then here are some others that I found. That floral one, here's one that I found online, Christmas Day dinner planner, grocery list. I just think it's cute, you know? And then here's another one that's very blank that I could fill in and use however I would like, okay? So I really like the flexibility of being able to have all of these planner pages together, but then organizing them by content area, so that I can keep all of my wardrobe stuff together and my gift list ideas and my menu planning and all of that kind of thing. And then as the year comes up and I start deciding what I want to put in my planner, I can say, you know what, this year I'm going to use this page and I'm going to copy that and paste it into my own notebook. Or if I want to go into a little bit more detail, I'm going to use this one because it seems to suit my needs better for this particular year, okay? And then what I do every year is I plan out, and I have, here's my 2021 holiday planner, which I have a video of. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but if you want to take a look at that video, you can. Here's my 2022 holiday planner. Again, I'll leave the video where I went back through and did a flip through of that one, so that you can see what I have used over the years, okay? I think it's really, really fun. I love being able to have these memories and to be able to not only plan and organize, but memory keep, and leave a legacy for the family to know, you know, what we did for Christmas and why and all of those kinds of things, okay? All right, well, sorry for the long video today. I just really wanted to, I was getting excited. I was getting excited about the holiday season and planning, and I found a couple more planners that I thought might be very helpful for you guys. So, you know, as you start putting together your own holiday planner, like I have started doing here in my 2023 Life Planner for the month of December, I've already started putting in cookie recipes that I want to do. I put in a blank cookie space so that I can add new recipes. These are some that I had found in years past that I just really liked. So again, I wanted to include all of those kinds of things, okay? And as you can see here, I have already started to make my daily pages for the month of December so that I could start planning as soon as things start coming up on the calendar, okay? And again, I have a video about this planning if you would like to take a look at that. Well, I think I've rambled on long enough today. I'm going to get back to planning some of these holiday things. And I want to say thanks again for watching. Hopefully you have found something that inspired you or that you have liked or that you want to check out on your own. Again, I'll leave those links down below for you if you would like to do that. If you have found inspiration or liked anything today, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It really, really does help. Our channel is growing by leaps and bounds thanks to folks like you who watch the videos and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. It is very rewarding for me to know that I am helping people learn how to do digital planning and learn how to organize and live a more simplified life. That makes me very, very happy. All right. Well, until next time, here's hoping that you can live a more simplified and organized life through better planning. I use OneNote. Until next time, okay, bye.